Are man-eaters any good in patch 5.0? This is a kind of important subject, not just because it mildly touches on my addressing some man-eaters with Arenas Assault Spite, but because you need a dedicated building in Ogre camps just to get these units at all, and it's tier 4 before the variants beyond basic Manhunters come up. Let's take a good look at these fearsome foes. Recruited for 1200 gold and 300 upkeep, the basic man-eaters have 16 entities on Ultra Unit scale, 9,280 health between them, but even at smaller sizes, it will be 580 health per entity, same as Iron Guts. Armor here is a relatively flimsy 40, but leadership is an astounding 80, with the usual speed 54 and charge speed 85. Melee attack starts at 40, which is pretty strong, but attack interval 3.8 means less downtime as squishies get flung around like ragdolls. Splash target size is medium and max target splashed is 3, which doesn't go as far as you would think. Melee defense starts at 42, which is very competent. Weapon strength is given as 110, split between base 33 and armor piercing 77, which is even better than Iron Guts. Charge bonus is 50, pretty strong, and mass is 1700, still pretty beefy. Man-eaters have the usual benefits of Siege Attacker, Overcharge, Hide in Forest, Causes Fear, and Wall Breaker, but in addition they have immunity to Psychology, so even terror routing ceases to be an issue. The Iron Fist variant is recruited for 1300 gold, 325 upkeep, and all that changes is Armor 50, Bronze quality shields blocking 35% of small arms fire, and melee defense 50. But those are very interesting changes, greatly increasing staying power of an already solid unit. More importantly, there is no reduction in attack. The Great Weapon variant is recruited for 1400 gold, 350 upkeep, and the two changes from the regular unit are Charge Bonus 54 and Bonus versus Large 26. Let me not mince words. You should make unlocking the Great Weapons version a chief object of your campaign, a priority rising above most other concerns, because there's nothing worse than running a bunch of ogres and getting bullied by Chaos Knights, Plague Ogres, Toad Dragons. Yeah, I've been there. It's like that with Beastmen. You enter endgame once you can get Minotaurs with great weapons. It's that big a deal, going from rock-solid melee to supersized melee versus large targets. In the red line, Best Eaters helps man-eaters just like it did Iron Guts, max of +6 melee attack and melee defense. And that's really good. Unlike Iron Guts, rank 7 man-eaters benefit from Ravenous Fighters, providing +7 melee attack, +10% weapon strength, and 15% missile resistance, that last part being very helpful. Keep in mind the 40 armor unless it's the Iron Fist variant. That's nowhere near as high as you would prefer it. In the tech tree, all you get specifically helping man-eaters is Better Plunder, offering flat +10 armor, but that is a weakness of the unit and any help is welcome. Given that you can use meat offerings to raise melee attack, how we use man-eaters varies slightly, especially with Great Weapons variants. You want to devote to dragon hunting. But they're good on the charge, they're good in pitched battle, they're good against armor, they can defeat walls. There's lots and lots of good stuff here. Where they are bad is being shot to pieces. Iron Fists help, but only up to a point. Think of them as really large, really nasty versions of Gore Herd. Your job is to get them into the fight relatively safely, so they can charge in and bully and punch down. You don't need to fear armored dwarfs in melee. Slayers might be an issue. So in practice, your main problem is exactly what the Great Weapons variant solves. Drowning when fighting way too many cavalry and monster units that don't respect your mats. But that's why, in practice, accessing the Great Weapons is so important. Anyway, despite being an expensive unit, man-eaters are extremely good flankers for the Ogre Kingdoms. I would just respect that they're not there to face tank for you like Iron Guts or even Gnawblar Charpit units. Also, I've tried, don't expect them to take down really good heroes by themselves just because they're armor piercing. It won't be good enough unless your boosts are much better. But that's more of an issue for magic support, and you won't always have that. Beyond that, just remember 40 armor etc. has its limitations. Otherwise, it's a good, advanced unit, and having more of them never hurts anything but the enemy and your financial bottom line. I'm sure you can find ways to deal with both. Take care, and have fun, for every winning battle ends with a feast.